Good morning and welcome to Sports Shorts Daily. I'm Tommy Christ and Ronnie Rance will join us in a minute on a very special Tuesday, May the 30th. That's right, it's the opener, the home opener for the Baton Rouge Rougarou. Ronnie's quite busy. We're going to jump in a minute. Pete Goolsbee Field, 3-game homestand begins tonight. First pitch, 7 o'clock for all Rougarou games. First pitch, 7 p.m. Want you at Pete Goolsbee Field. Tonight, the Acadiana Cane Cutters, the reigning champions of the Texas Collegiate League, will be in town to take on the Rougarou, who are ready to go. Coach Rooster Southall and his team looking for a big crowd at Pete Goolsbee Field tonight. Also, it's a big time for the 64 NCAA teams that were announced yesterday to play in the baseball tournament. As the NCAA tournament will get underway this weekend, LSU, a national seed, 5 seed, will host a super regional if they win the regional. 4 teams from Louisiana in Tulane who will come play LSU, Nichols who will go to Tuscaloosa, and the Raging Cajuns of ULL who will go down to Coral Gables in the Miami regional. So an exciting time for college baseball and Rougarou baseball, which gets underway, as I mentioned, tonight as the Baton Rouge Rougarou will host the Acadiana Cane Cutters. You can still get some tickets. You can buy a ticket at the gate. brrougarou.com. Get some merchandise. Merchandise for sale tonight at the park. Plenty of food and drinks, stuff for the kids, the VIP area, the whole bit. At the Pete Goolsbee Field tonight, we want you to get on out there, support the Rougarou. And it is a 3-game homestand, as I mentioned. 3 games tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. If you can't get to the park, go to TexasCollegiateLeague.com. You can get the stream, also available on Apple TV and Roku. It's all there for you on to get the games. If you can't make it to Pete Goolsbee, now home and away games are all going to be streamed. I'll be on the call tonight. Patrick Wright will join me on the call. Patrick will also be there tomorrow night. And then Thursday night, Jeff Palermo. So 3-game homestand at Pete Goolsbee Field. We want you out there. Support the Rougarou in the Texas Collegiate League. It's a wood bat league. There are 5 teams in the league. Baton Rouge, Acadiana, who will be at Goolsbee Field tonight. Then you got the Brazos Valley Bombers from College Station, Texas, Bryan, Texas, very near Texas A&M. You've got the Victoria Generals from outside the Houston area and the Seguin River Monsters. Seguin, pretty far west, almost to San Antonio on I-10. Hey, do like and share this video. And as always, at the beginning of the week, I come to you from Court Street Cafe in Port Allen. Connect with Court Street Cafe on Facebook and Instagram. Keep up with the lunch specials, the dinner specials, all the breakfast food, breakfast, lunch, dinner at Court Street Cafe. They do a great job here, Jason and the staff. And you can keep up with them by connecting on Facebook and Instagram, Court Street Cafe in Port Allen. So we want you to make sure you do all of that. All right, lots else happening in the world of sports. The Miami Heat get it done on the road in Boston last night. Game 7, they blew them out. Boston, what were they, like 9 for 43 or 11 for 43 shooting 3-pointers? Wow, just terrible. And the Heat get it done. They will advance to the NBA Finals, take on the Denver Nuggets. First game's tomorrow night. No, excuse me, Thursday night. Thursday night, June 1, first game. Heat at Nuggets. Nuggets 8.5 or 9-point favorite, depending on where you look. And let's see, Carl Dunn wants to know who's your pick for the NBA Finals. Nuggets are heavy favorites, but the Heat's playing good basketball in spite of losing those 3 games to the Celtics. I don't know, Carl. We'll come up with that on Thursday morning or maybe tomorrow when we do Sports Talk, Sports Shorts Daily. And again, don't forget the LA Sports Hall of Fame studio. Go to lasportshall.com. Big event coming up this summer with their inductions and whatnot. Don't forget to like and share this video. That helps us out, helps all the sponsors out. That's what you can do. Hey, it's free. You get what you pay for, right? It's totally free for you to watch this, but we ask you to like the video and share it among all your friends, and it stays there. I got a lot of people that watch at lunchtime, or they watch in the evening when they get home, or even the next day. Now, a lot of it's time dated. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Baton Rouge Regional. LSU Tulane will play at 2 o'clock on Friday. 2 o'clock Tulane 19-40, worst record to ever get into the NCAA tournament. And Tulane has never lost 40 baseball games in a single season. However, they got hot at the right time in the American Athletic Conference, beat a good East Carolina team to win the thing after beating a good Houston team a couple of times. So the Tulane Green Wave, 2 o'clock, will be in Baton Rouge to play 2 o'clock Friday. That night at 7 o'clock, the number 2 seed, the Oregon State Beavers. And of course, LSU is familiar with Oregon State. It's a good, solid program out west. We don't hear a lot about them around here, but they're a good, solid program. And then Sam Houston out of the WAC. Used to be the Southland, but they moved. That's your 2 versus 3 seed in Baton Rouge. Starting Friday, it could go to Monday, depending on the if necessary game. Winner advances to the Super Regional. They're paired with the Lexington, Kentucky Super Regional. So the winner of the Baton Rouge Regional, the winner of the Lexington Regional will meet in the Super Regional. And if LSU wins the regional, which I think they will, I'll go ahead and throw that out there on a Tuesday morning. I think they'll win the regional. They would host the Super Regional, 2 out of 3 to punch a ticket to Omaha. The big question for LSU, do you throw Paul Skeens against Tulane? All right, I saw some interesting stuff on social media. If you don't throw him against Tulane, does that motivate Tulane, fire him up, saying, hey, you think you don't have to throw your best guy to beat us? They've been playing good baseball lately. I think LSU's a much better team. They beat them in the regular season earlier down in New Orleans at Turchin Stadium. So big decision for Jay Johnson. I haven't seen anything yet as of Tuesday morning on who he will pitch on Friday. It will be either Floyd or Skeens. I'm quite certain of that. And you just got to see how you're going to do that or how Jay Johnson wants to manage that going forward. As here's Carl Dunn says, Hurd in game 1, Skeens game 2. I don't think that'll happen. I'd be stunned if that happened. Really, Carl. I don't think that'll happen. I think, man, again, my opinion. I got no inside info, no scoop. My opinion, you got to go with Skeens or Floyd against Tulane. But you know what? I'm not the coach. I'm not paid to be the coach. Whatever. So, and I think we'll find out today, certainly by tomorrow, as these other teams will begin rolling into town, probably early Thursday morning. Obviously, Tulane just a bus ride away. So, get your tickets now. All the ticket information is available online. And then don't forget the rest of the regionals. Nichols going over to Tuscaloosa. They're the 4 seed. Nichols getting in the tournament while winning their first Southland Conference title in a long time. And the Raging Cajuns of ULL. They ran it out to the Sun Belt Finals and got beat by a good Southern Miss team. But they'll go down to Coral Gables as a number 3 seed. Coach Matt Deggs' team, a number 3 seed down in Coral Gables. So a little road trip action for the Raging Cajuns. Chance asks, who do you see LSU playing in game 2? Well, if you go by the seed, it'll be Oklahoma State. And I'll be honest with you, Chance, and the rest of you, I don't know a lot about Oklahoma State or Sam Houston. I'll do some research this week, and maybe Friday morning on Sports Shorts Daily, I can give more insight on that. Been super busy with lots of Rougarou stuff and getting ready for the 3-game homestand, which begins tonight at Pete Goolsbee Field. So I'll have to do some research during the week on Oregon State and Sam Houston. The 4 teams in the Lexington tournament, Kentucky, obviously the 1 seed. Ball State, I don't think they've ever been to an NCAA tournament before. They're the 4 seed. And then you got West Virginia and Indiana. Indiana's been a solid program for a long time. Lamonis, the coach at Mississippi State, who won a national title 2 years ago, he built up Indiana, and his success there is what got him the Mississippi State job. So I think that's a good draw for LSU to be paired with the Lexington Regional, especially since they would be the home team if they win the regional. Again, I'm going to say it. I think they will win the regional. I said in January, I think they'll go to Omaha. I still think they'll go to Omaha. I really do. In spite of 7-7 in their last 14 conference games, 7-7. Let that sink in. But if the pitching can step up, Cooper, Ackenhausen, Hurd, that's what's got to happen. Those guys and others have got to really, really step it up for LSU. Maybe not to win the regional, but once you get to that super regional, you have to. Let's see here. Chance says the Cajuns beat Coastal 3 times this season. And Coastal Carolina, solid program. Remember, they came through Baton Rouge in a super regional to win the Nat College World Series. That was 2016, because in 2017, I coached a travel baseball team. We went to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which Conway, South Carolina, where coastal Carolina is about 20 miles inland from the ocean. And we got a tour of the coastal Carolina baseball facility that actually Coach Robichaux set up for us, the late great Tony Rowe. And it was unbelievable. They have, like if I'm a high school recruit, I got no problem going to play for coastal Carolina. Plus, you're 20 minutes away from the beach and the Atlantic Ocean and Myrtle Beach and all that good stuff. So coastal Carolina has been a solid program under Coach Gilmore for a long, long time. And they're still in the mix and in the hunt this year, obviously, as well. We're waiting for Ronnie Rance to chime in here as got all kinds of stuff flying around here. There we go. Waiting on Ronnie. He's extremely busy, as one would imagine, with the Baton Rouge Rougarou starting tonight. 3-game homestand. And again, a couple of notes again. All the games start at 7 p.m. Every Rougarou game, home and away, starts at 7 p.m. If you can't get to the ballpark, it's streamed at TexasCollegiateLeague.com. TexasCollegiateLeague.com. Patrick Wright and myself will be on the call for the game tonight and tomorrow. Jeff Palermo will join me Thursday. But more importantly, we want you at Pete Goolsbee Field. Full-service concession stand, cold beer for sale, plenty of stuff for the kids to do. It's a great family experience. Get on out to Pete Goolsbee Field. Grandstand's covered. For those of you who've never been to Goolsbee, it's covered up. You're not sitting in the sun, all that good stuff. So check it out at Pete Goolsbee Field. Starting tonight, 3-game homestand. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. At Pete Goolsbee Field. And a couple of the games this year will be on Pelican Sports TV, not this week. And a couple of the games will also be on ESPN, on 104.5 ESPN Radio. We'll get you all the details, or more importantly, connect with the Baton Rouge Rougarou on social media, and you'll have all the info all the time. Once again, we're at Court Street Cafe in Port Allen. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, we want you to like and share this video. That helps things out a whole lot. And we're represented by the Barstool Sportsbook at LeBare's Casino and Hotel in Baton Rouge, where we were last Saturday for Sports Shorts Radio. At the Barstool Sportsbook, a fabulous-looking place. You can bet on the NBA Finals, Heat versus Nuggets. You can bet on the college baseball tournament, Major League Baseball, and much, much more. Premier Soccer League, whatever you want, Premier League Soccer, whatever it's called. I don't even know. I'm not a big soccer guy, not like Ronnie Rance, who's all over the soccer. So you got to get to the Barstool Sportsbook and check it out. You can make your bets and enjoy all the other great things, great food and entertainment. Edge Lounge getting ready to reopen at the LeBare's Casino as well. We'll have more information for you on that. All right, so once again, the Baton Rouge Regional, LSU Tulane will go Friday at 2 o'clock. No pitching matchup announced yet. I'll go out on a limb for you here on a Tuesday. I'm going to guess it will be Ty Floyd. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I got no inside info. I didn't call nobody. I don't have an inside person telling me what's going on. I think they're going to throw Ty Floyd on Friday. Now, it's either going to be him or Skeens, but I'm going to go with the wager on Ty Floyd being the starter, and I certainly could be wrong. So, and it's going to be an incredible atmosphere at the box. The LSU fans are the best college baseball fans in America. No question about that. And it's regional play. It means something different. Everybody's mindset creates. Now, LSU, this is the first time they're home for a regional in a couple, 2-3 years. So the fans will turn out in huge numbers. It's going to be big. It's going to be spectacular. And you need to get on out there or watch the games. Friday games on ESPNU. ESPNU. The game that night's on the app, and of course they'll announce going forward how you can get the game. You know how to do that. You know the drill. You connect on social media, or you go to the LSU website, or you watch some of the local sports writers that cover it. They'll tell you how to watch, how to listen, all that good stuff. For the Baton Rouge Regional, going to be really, really exciting. No Rougarou home games this weekend. They're on the road, so make sure you get out to the Baton Rouge Regional after you come to the Rougarou games tonight. There's a big luncheon today, a press conference and luncheon introduction of the team at the corporate headquarters of Walk-Ons. A little bit later today, I'll be present for that. And then, of course, I'll be at Pete Goolsbee Field tonight for the season opener, the home opener for the Baton Rouge Rougarou, playing the reigning Texas Collegiate League champion, the Acadiana Cane Cutters. They have a good, solid team, and it's going to be a little battle about 10, if you will, Cane Cutters and Rougarou. All right, Joe, let's see. We got some more comments coming in here. We appreciate all the comments. All you guys, Jamie, Velo Cage's Ascension chiming in, Carl, Chance, appreciate all you guys jumping in there and talking with us, throwing out the questions. I'm flying solo today, as you can imagine. Ronnie Rand's extremely busy with opening day for the Rougarou. He and his staff, they've been working all through the Memorial Day weekend, working very hard, long hours, all that good stuff. I'm busy with some of the stuff with the roster, with the Texas Collegiate League and all of that. Let's see. Chance says I can see West Virginia taking the Lexington Regional. Well, you know, they're a 2 seed, so I think I can't say I know a lot about them either. You know, I'm going to have to look into some of that, especially maybe once we get a little closer to the weekend. I'll check that out with that Lexington Regional. So you'd be curious to see how that one goes. Because, again, I think LSU is going to win the Baton Rouge Regional, and that does mean they will host, regardless of who wins in Lexington, they will host the Super Regional, which would be the following weekend, either a Thursday, Friday, Saturday thing, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I forget exactly how the NCAA breaks that down. One thing, too, after the selection show, John Cohen is the chairman of the baseball selection committee, former Mississippi State coach, currently, then he was the AD at Mississippi State, currently the AD at Auburn. 8 SEC host sites out of the 16. That's because the SEC is the best baseball. That's a record to have 8, and then they got 10 teams in a tournament. So, you know how tough and good it is, and you battle tested. You get through the SEC, winning a regional. I don't want to say it's easy because it's still baseball, and you got to get them out 27 times, and the other team's got scholarship players and a very good coach. But just the reality is, it's easier to win a regional than to win a weekend series in the SEC against just about every team. Now, Ole Miss and Mississippi State struggled this year, but Mississippi State beat LSU 2 out of 3. So we all know those stories. We appreciate that and all that good stuff. All right, a couple other things for you. Don't forget the Barstool Sportsbook, LeBare's Casino and Hotel in Baton Rouge. You can bet on the NBA Finals, the Heat and the Nuggets. Opens Thursday night, Game 1 Thursday night. Major League Baseball, full speed ahead. College baseball, you can bet on regional action, and much, much more. You can bet on lots of things at the Barstool Sportsbook at the LeBare's Casino and Hotel in Baton Rouge. That was a good question. Yes, Delgado. Yeah, they're playing in Grand Junction, Colorado. They lost their first game. But we're winning 9-7 going to the bottom of the last. Served up a 2-run homer and a solo homer and got beat. They've won twice since, 2 times since Delgado has picked up wins. They run-ruled somebody yesterday. I want to say they played this evening or tonight. So Delgado is 2-1 in Grand Junction, Colorado. Of course, we had Joe Sherman here on Sports Shorts Daily last Friday from Grand Junction, Colorado. He's a longtime friend of Ronnie and I's, and great coach, and the Sherman family, and Kershrooney Park, all that stuff, Delgado baseball. So they are still alive, Chance, to answer your question, and we wish them well. I've been keeping up with them on social media. So Delgado Dolphins. All right, don't forget to like and share this video. Like and share this video. That helps us. It helps all our sponsors, including Court Street Cafe here in Port Allen, 805 Court Street. Just a couple of minutes over the Mississippi River Bridge. Facebook and Instagram, you can connect with Court Street Cafe, Port Allen. They got breakfast, lunch, dinner. They got lunch specials. You got dinner specials. Music on some weekends. We'll find out in a day or two if they got music this coming weekend. Steak night on Saturday night. Lots of good stuff. Patio out front. You can sit in there. And a full-service bar. You can see it right behind me here. I'm kind of in the back of Court Street Cafe. You want to need a little beverage on the way home from work or getting you ready for the weekend. It's all about Court Street Cafe in Port Allen. All right, let's see. Carl says, how about the Kentucky Regional with no rooms for teams? I didn't know that. What's going on in Lexington? They don't have any rooms. You got to stay in dorm rooms. How can you have to bid to get a regional. Every school, and then more than 16 schools bid for it, and they don't all get it. How can you bid if you don't have hotel rooms? That's all part of the massive bid package. I'm gonna have to look into that, Carl. I was unaware, and I don't know. Maybe in their bid they said they're gonna have to house them in dormitories on the campus, which would put you relatively close to the baseball field. But when you get to these regionals, these teams work out in different parks, different places, all that good stuff. I'll have to look into that, Carl. Sports Shorts Daily will be back tomorrow morning about 9:00, 9:30. Check all the social media stuff for the post and the time. I'll be at Tremonti's Meat and Seafood on Jefferson Highway in Baton Rouge. Like and share this video. You got don't forget Court Street Cafe. Connect with them on Facebook and Instagram. Let's see, we got a comment. Oh, they have a music festival this weekend in Lexington. I'm surprised the NCAA gave them that bid if there's no hotel rooms. Well, that would mean hotel rooms would be tough for the fans or the visiting teams as well. Where are they going to stay? Well, you have to go stay in Louisville or stay 20, 30, 40 miles away. That's an odd thing. I'm surprised that worked out as they obviously did because they are hosting a regional. All right, that's going to do it for this Tuesday morning edition of Sports Shorts Daily. Don't forget the Baton Rouge Rougarou, brrougarou.com. The roster's posted online, the complete schedule, merchandise, tickets, or you can show up and buy a ticket and merchandise tonight. Pete Goolsbee Field, right near the state capitol, near Memorial Football Stadium. Home opening tonight against the reigning Texas Collegiate League champs, the Acadiana Cane Cutters. I want to see you out there. 3-game homestand tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. We need to see you at Pete Goolsbee Field. All right, I appreciate everybody. Chance says in Lexington we can stay in a horse stable. Might not be a good idea with what's been happening to the horses up there. Just thought I'd throw that in. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all putting up with me flying solo today. Ronnie will be back tomorrow. We'll be up about 9 or 9:30 tomorrow. Check all the social media platforms to find out exactly what time we'll go tomorrow with Sports Shorts Daily. Hope to see you at Pete Goolsbee Field tonight. Have a great day, everyone.